Clap.
We go! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, episode 12, Rage Against the Warriormachine. Let's finish up the warrior and then switch on over to the actual character that we are going to finish for the entire duration of the story. As we have said many times before, this is unfortunately a character that we couldn't create on our main server because the main server was full. But we have a character with the exact quest status that we have made here. The only change is that this character already has some glamour made, but we will look into glamour probably a few times over the course of the story. And yeah, we are on the exact same quest level everywhere, so that we are not missing out on anything. It is also the exact same character, so the appearance of this character is exactly the same. And we have our first spammer scammer that has been banned. So Saribot banned Lever Aged Kampu.
What?
So Lever Aged Kampu.
What did I just do?
You just popped out of the game, maybe? You're being attacked. You okay? You okay? Speak to us. Speaking to us. You're definitely tapped out of the game. You're being killed. You're definitely tapped out of the game. Hello?
All better now.
Okay. So can you please survive?
The sound. Yeah, sorry. The sound just completely crashed.
Sound crashed, okay.
And now you're really, really, really loud.
I'm really loud. Okay.
Hang on, let me turn it down a second. Okay, that's better.
So I should whisper
Yeah, that was
now.
fun.
Go really close to the microphone and be ASMR, Hana.
Oh gosh. ASMR. Oh my gosh. No. Yeah, sorry.
Let's do the warrior quest. John, there's trouble afoot.
Basically, it muted itself. Sorry. It
Okay.
muted itself for some reason.
Do you recall the lad whose parents were slain by the beast Kujata? The boy's grandfather, Nedard, but recently contacted us with worrisome news. Young Sigurd has gone missing. There have been sightings of Kujata in the area, and it would seem that the child felt compelled to seek the creature out. As you're familiar with the boy and his tragic tale, I would have you attend to this matter. My sister, Solquip, awaits you at the Bismarck. She has been apprised of the situation and will aid you in plotting a suitable course of action. So let's go to the Bismarck, which is the culinary side of Limsa, where we learn the culinary, or the cook, of this game. There's Solquip. Shion, I assume you're here to discuss the missing child, and not sample a bowl of a mutton stew. First thing is, I would advise against rushing off to peer under every rock in the countryside. We need more information to direct our research. I suggest that we head to the Red Rooster Steed and learn what more we can learn from Old Neddard. So, where is Old Neddard? He is at the very bottom, right? No, he is, unfortunately, at the lower Nanosea. Alright, the easiest would probably be to just go lower Nanosea here and just have a sprint over there. Oh. Alrighty. Yes. So, glamour is an interesting thing, because we all want to play fashion fantasy, right? And we all want to look cool, wear cool things, and have cool emotes and such. So I can't promise that we will ignore glamour forever. We might actually look into glamour here and there for an episode here and there, because want to look cool, right? Looking cool is gameplay, and I refuse to believe otherwise. I argued for the longest time that style and visuals is part of gameplay, and I will not be persuaded otherwise. Yes, style is gameplay. Visuals matter. Otherwise, we would all be playing text-based games, and we're not, clearly. So we might spend a little bit time here and there for some style gear.
I maybe have something here that I've not yet unlocked. Maybe.
The style of the Mikot. 1.5 for the Roth girl. So. There's Nedard. Thank God's year. Me grandson is set on causing naught but trouble for you. But surely you knew how old the lad is feeling, how he's boiling with hate for that murderous beast. And at last time when ye came along with like an avenging angel and showed him strength of your steel, well, you lit a fire in his belly. He must have got his head to take revenge on the beast itself. Daft little bugger. Could have been the fox. Any road. Once ye heard Kujata had been spotted near Airport, why, he'd shot through that door like an arrow from a bow. And I ain't seen him here since. I beg of you, find me little Sigurd afore he gets himself stomped to death. That big bastard's arrow has spilled more than enough of me kin's blood. Our course is clear. We must set out for Airport once. An old acquaintance of mine, Farstim, often stands guard at the port's gates. He might know something of the lad's whereabouts. Oh, let's speak to Farstim. One thing I don't know if all of the Aetherites are the same. I actually haven't checked the Aetherites. There might be 1 or 2 Aetherites unlocked on Izalith. I'm not so sure, but let's face it. Looking up Aetherites goes a little step too far. So, have I seen the boy wandering around by himself? As a matter of fact, me and my fellow gate guards here have just watched a young lad traipsing off into the north. We were arguing whether or not to abandon our post and bring the child back ourselves. Large packs of jackals have been prowling to the wilds of late. So if you mean to head after him, pray so do quickly. Else I might even pass along the word to the Marauders Guild. You'll be better off with an extra blade or 2 at your back. So, let me get this straight. This guard right here didn't abandon his post even though a child ran into the wilds. So he put standing at his post above saving a child. Let's am I clear here? So priorities, I guess. So child safety is nothing, I guess, because I need to stand at my gate. Oh well. There is our first enemies. Let's kill our enemies. 1 down. I would really like to enable picture-in-picture down here, but I can't. Spoiler territory and such. Because it would be actually really cool to switch back and forth between the cameras, but I can't. There we have the next double battle. I could just simply spam AoEs, really. Because the poke hatchlings here, we need a little bit of experience, because technically our character is level 29 on the other side. But levels in Final Fantasy really do not matter. You are leveling so fast in this game. You are so over leveled at any stage in this game that personal levels actually do not matter. And you know what? That is actually good, because the game is actually designed for you to level multiple classes and have fun with each and bring them up at a very high speed. So getting lots of experience is actually good. Have you found any sign of Sigurd? Because everything you do is locked behind the main story quest anyways. Personal level, doesn't matter. He must have been in a desperate hurry, indeed, to cast away his belongings in such a careless manner. I myself came across this wood axe, a tool the lad took from the steed, perhaps. God's below! Shion, get over here! And let's have a Kujata fight, I guess. And there he is. Well, at least he's brave, right? But stupidity and bravery are often quite the same thing. But stick is good. Stick is good. But broken neck as well. Not compatible with life, though. Pumpernickel! And he passed out. He wanted some pumpernickel. Then he passed out. That is a
Flashbang number 13?
13, yes, that is flashbang number 13. Oh yeah, we are counting flashbangs if I haven't mentioned that. Any time the screen goes bright white and flashbangs my entire room into 5,000 lumens, we're counting the flashbang. And I think we're on flashbang 13 so far. So we're trying to count them. We're trying to count the flashbangs. There's the next pack of Jackals, and there is the Scarred Jackal, which is the end boss of this this story quest, I think, this job quest. Well, no, technically it's a class quest, right? A Marauder is a class. A Crafter is a job, I think. I think that's how it's, yes. So we have classes and jobs. Okay, but our Marauder is a class, but the Warrior is a job. I think that's the terminology. Step aside! He's gonna kill steal. Fucker is gonna kill steal and loot steal. Runzuen. Reargadin are massive. He breathes yet. Come down, you big loaf of meat. We withdraw with the Red Rooster steed. Follow my lead, Shion. No, we're not fighting. Oh, we're not fighting. Sadness. Sadness, Everdeen. Okie dokie. So, whoops. Where do we need to go? Red Rooster steed. Okay. Can we go there easily? No, we can't, right? So, easiest would be to get to Limsa, teleport out of the gate, and then walk up. So that would be the quickest, most likely. It is 2 loading zones, so that kind of sucks. But loading is quite quick, so it's totally fine. Let's get to the Tempest Gate. Load times are relatively quick, so that's fine. I need my mount. Oh, it's so slow. I need mounts. Fox, can you give me a mount? Can you give me a mount?
It depends what you want to mount.
A chocobo. Chocobo would be good.
Oh.
Nice save. Nice save, yo. Also, I'm getting hungry. I probably will put on the oven real quickly. Yeah.
No. Damn it.
You teleported wrong.
No, I was thinking of different things and I teleported wrong.
Mounting. Sure, I guess.
Well, you know how much I like the mountains.
You actually do. Wanna tell a little bit of that?
Good save.
Good save, yo. Good save. You want to
I like the
entertain the
mountains. I
people
like
for a
them.
second? Because I need to put on the oven.
Yes, I like going up into the mountains and I like going horse riding. Because the mountains is nice and quiet and relaxing and quiet. And I can read. And I'm looking forward to reading Mass Effect because I need to read that book. Because otherwise Hannah will shout at me. But yes.
Entertainment. Okay. Let's continue. Entertainment.
I need to go into the mountains because that way I can read more.
Have
And
you
I need
read
to
the
read
first
Mass
Mass
Effect.
Effect book yet?
No, because I've kind of been staying up late in company.
Well,
Good
that's kind of
company?
your
Actually,
fault because you're playing GeoGuessr all night. Kind of your fault.
No, I haven't been playing in the night. I've been playing in the morning, GeoGuessr.
Really? Okay. Because
Yes.
the last night you definitely played GeoGuessr.
No, I definitely didn't. I actually told you that, you daft sod.
Okay.
No. You actually said you believed me.
No, I believed you when you said you were going offline and you closed the game. That I believed you. But you played before going to bed. At night.
No.
Yes.
We were playing Final Fantasy. Last night we were playing Final Fantasy. I wasn't playing after that. How dare you accuse me of something that I didn't do? You owe me another 10 Berliners now.
10. That is like more toes than I have.
Well, not all in one go.
You brought him home. I don't get the words to thank you. Shoes in the bed. Huge crime. The lad's past the worst of it. He struck the head in the fall, though. It may be some time before he opens his eyes. Thank you for coming, brother. If you hadn't scattered those jackals when you did, I have done naught to earn your thanks. When I learned of the situation from Ailport, I realized the dangers were greater than I had anticipated. No single marauder could have hoped to fend off such numbers in time. Well, I kinda was doing fine, I guess. Pray accept my apologies, Neddard. You turned to us for help, and yet your grandson now lies before you, broken and battered. You risk your lives to save little Sigurd. I was a man to find fault with that. It's me who ought to be begging forgiveness for the wounds you took protecting me foolish boy. You needn't concern yourself with our well-being. Our training prepares us for such eventualities. There is naught more we can accomplish here, Xion. It is time we return to the guild and focus on other tasks. Yes. And with level 56, Warrior becomes near immortal. And with level 70, Warrior technically becomes almost immortal. There has to be a really bad luck for a Warrior to die after level 70. And it only gets worse, so better, with higher levels. And I would be very surprised if Warrior's extreme power survives the next add-on. That would be insane, because we are far and wide so much better at surviving in this game than any other tank. I'm glad the lad will live, but I fear he will not be the last time Sigurd abandons caution in his thirst for vengeance against Kujata. The wound in his heart festers and seethes, feeding his impatience at our seeming inaction. But we must not think ill of the boy. Instead, let his helpless rage be a spur to our efforts. I say it again, Xion. Kujata will fall by our hand, and I will shape you into deadly weapon you need to be. So, gear-wise, we're doing fine. Weapon is actually an upgrade. Weapon is an upgrade. The Bleeder of the Pack. Xion, our near disastrous encounter with the pack of that follows Kujata has been preying on my mind. The overwhelming number of the beasts was beyond aught I had imagined. Even the most dedicated marauder could not hope to carve through that snarling wall of flesh. And if we cannot dispatch the pack, then Kujata remains beyond our reach. Thus I have prepared for you a trial that shall unleash your deepest reserves of destructive strength. We throw the fox on it. As before, a soul whip awaits you at the Bismarck to guide you on your path. No comment. Do not squander this opportunity for growth, Shion. The pride of the guild itself is right on the keen of your axe.
How many days?
9 days?
Exactly 2 weeks from now, at this moment,
Right.
I'll probably be sitting quietly on the sofa with a Berliner in my hand.
And then being like they're like a little guinea pig
Yes.
and eating it. Let's talk to Soul Weep again. She's kind of doing more work than Win, really. You have word from my brother. Nah, the pride of the guild, eh? My brother has placed quite a burden on your shoulders, it seems. But from what I have witnessed, if any marauder has a skill to determine and determination to put down Kujata, then it is you. And there is, of course, a matter of Sigurd's vengeance. You don't want to disappoint the poor boy now, do you? Let us be about this trial, Shion. You want to say something? You're saying a lot.
Are they sure they want me to drive this thing?
Oh, that is not much of a spoiler, but she is, well, she's on a machine now. And, well, the fox calls herself a really good driver, but I have seen her orientation skills, so I wouldn't actually put any mechanized wheels, or in this case, legs, in her control, so I would be scared. Let us be about this trial, Shion. Shall I meet you on the Salt Strand in Lower Nanosea, where training is going to take place, Well, naturally, I will be there. Without me, you're like to forget to tend to your wound and bleed to death. Well, yes, I would actually bleed to death. So, let's go down to business to defeat Kujata. Did they send me warriors when I asked for marauders? No, the other way around. So let's head on over there. And that would be the last quest this character will do. Then we head on over to Izalith, get our bearings, and then we are going to finish the episode and finish up the first week of Final Fantasy XIV. And that has been a lot of fun. We've made a lot of progress. However, this is still a huge and giant game, and there's a lot of stuff to come. If you want to see something specific, guys, on the YouTube comment section, tell me down in the comment section down below if you want to see something specific. And as a reminder, on level 20 we are going to choose our grand company, and you guys also here in the live chat on Twitch and YouTube, you guys can choose which grand company I am going to take, but you need to tell me why this grand company is better than the others. Well, this should be the place. I don't see... you do sense the encroaching aura of violence, Shion. Pray unlimber that axe of yours. And let's go! This is easy enough. Let's use the crits on the next wave. Let's see. It seems to be the last of them. Compared what we did have to face before, though, it wasn't terribly. So this is the indomitable Shion Zanza. Who in the seven hells are you? Wait, is that... who that might be, right? We have deemed you worthy of our challenge. Come, Marauder, let us test the edge of your steel. Oh, brother. Well, if that ain't brother, if that ain't our dear Rinzen, then I don't know what it is. Let's get the Marauders. Let's activate our crits and let's tore them another hole. And there we go. Crits are indeed powerful. There's the next wave. We still have crit available. And we actually got Stone Skin, which is no longer available for white mages. They removed that. So... no, Stone Skin is actually in the game, I think. Protest is no longer in the game, and Valum is no longer in the game. I think Protest and Valum have been removed. I think Stone Skin is still available. I think. I don't play healer, and I never will. So... it seems my underlings have provided you with poor sport. Very well, I shall take your measure with my own blade. Do not think to show me quarter, Shion, or I shall surely show you none. Defeat the familiar marauder. Oh well. Let's punch him in the face, I guess. Can I actually stun him? Yep, I can. So I can kick him in the face and stun him. Absolutely no problem. Not even close. I yield. Your strength has humbled us all. Aye, it might just be enough. We're done here, my colleagues. Draw away those who cannot stand. Your display of prowess was truly impressive, Shion. Worthy indeed. What a ridiculous charade. Did he honestly think we couldn't see through those paltry disguise? Though I am confident my brother's act was not born of malice. Rather, he hoped by concealing his identity that the trial would seem more threatening, and thus increasing its effectiveness. Not an entirely successful undertaking, but one must appreciate his intentions. It is time you return to the guild. Oh, and as a favor of me, pray indulge Wernzen of his little deception. Subterfuge is not a marauder's forte. And does this finish the quest? This does indeed finish the quest, which means we are on our way to finish up this character, and we're going to switch to the primary one. So let's finish this up. Shion, I have heard of your skirmish at the Salt Strand. You did well to topple opponents with such formidable skill. But let us not dwell on the nature of those masked men. What is important is your triumph in the face of overwhelming odds. Your fellow marauders are honored to have you swing your axe in the guild's name. They stand behind you, one and all, as you prepare to overcome the greatest trial yet. Aye, the time has come for you to bring Kushata's bloody rampart to an end. When next he rears his horrible horned head, you shall be ready to bury your blade in his skull. And this marks the end of this character. We have reached level 28. The other character is 29. This one level shall not make much of a difference. I can't even speak anymore. It is Friday, 23 o'clock. And I am pretty done with this week because I have done so much work this week. I am very much done. So let's switch world. Let's switch to Shiva. And obviously Hitomi Sanza is our main character. We have Sensara Zanza here, which is, well, a little funsies that I had teaching Fox the game in the very first week she played, and now she is off on her own, and I am trying to catch up with Isaliv Zanza, our dear Hrothgal. We will play for the remainder of this story, and as mentioned before, she has the exact same quest status that the other character had. So quest wise and text box wise, we are on the exact same level. The only thing she has done the novice hall, therefore she has the novice armor, and she has glamored said armor because she also has the ears, which are kind of the trademark of my characters. We always have the wolf's ears. We will never have not the wolf's ears. We will always have them because I like them a lot. And from the very first moment I saw them, I wanted them. And therefore we will have this as permanent head. And she will be the character you will see on every single screenshot of the YouTube side. So you will see her on every single screenshot. She is level 29 and her quests are complete. So as you can see, we have done Unsolved Mystery. We are on What Poor People Think. And on our class jobs, we have a level 25 Bleeder of the Pack. We have done a few Lancer quests, but that was because I was bored and there was some downtime, and therefore I just unlocked the Lancer, but we will not be playing Lancer. We have not unlocked a single crafter or gatherer in the game. So this character is as close as we could have been on the other character. Just the glamoring we have done. We have a little bit of glamoring available. Outside of that, there is not much really. We have glamored indeed. So guys, we'll cut this short because A, I am mega hungry. B, this has been a very long week. Thank you very much for watching. This was episode 12 of Final Fantasy XIV, or Hanantasy 14. We have reached the current character, and the character we will play for the remainder of this series. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Guys, tell me down in the comment section down below. Look into crafters, not look into crafters, main story only with our warrior and class quests, and tell me which grand company I'm going to take and why. Fox, this is your second week with Final Fantasy, I think. How do you think Final Fantasy is so far? I think that's the second week with your character.
Yes, it's the second week. I'm enjoying it.
Very good.
It's fun.
Very good. Therefore, Fox, what are the last words of today's stream?
Don't forget to comment below on which grand company he should choose and why it should be Limsa Labimsa.
Limsa Labimsa, not Lobimsa. Sure. Labimsa.
Limsa Labimsa.
Limsa Labimsa is fine as well. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see each other next time. Next episode, you know where to find us. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.